News. I'm Tanya Babbage.
Yeah, I'm Rob Elgis. Judy and Terrell are off, as is Tracy. So Phil Schwartz is here with your weather forecast, hoping it's going to warm up.
It is going to warm up. We're going to get into the lower 60s, but unlike yesterday, it's going to be breezy, and we could...
And quiet on the roadways, although we have a lot of overnight road work on several expressways and tollways. But we're going to start with the Dan Ryan, because once again, crews are working at the Jane Byrne interchange. So that means the inbound Ryan, we've got lane closures from Roosevelt to the Eisenhower interchange. And we can see our South Tower camera showing us.
Jade?
Good morning. When we pulled up, we saw the state fire marshal's SUV, and in fact, this fire is still under investigation. Of course, we will give you another update in about 30 minutes. Reporting live, Jade Hernandez, ABC 7 Eyewitness.
10% of its workforce in...
To negotiate a budget solution.
The final vote count is in, and longtime former Chicago Alderman Dick Mell is out. It's a bit of irony in who beat him.
Court of undocumented immigrants.
There's a new lawsuit involving convicted child molester and defrocked priest Daniel. And the Egypt Air hijacking was in court just hours ago, where he was ordered to be held for 8 days. The man claimed he had and a safe ending to a rescue operation that lasted hours and overnight before crews were able to come up with a plan. Well, thanks for joining us.
Good to be here.
Is it?
As you said, yeah, of course it is. It's almost 37 in the morning.
Good answer.
Where else would you want to be?
You bring good news, perhaps.
Yeah, kind of, I guess mixed reviews is the best way to put it, because most of the day will be dry.
There's going to be a lot of road crews out there. Overnight road work this time around. We'll take a look at the Kennedy, because they're working in several locations on the Kennedy Expressway in both directions. Starting close to O'Hare, both directions, we've got road crews working right around East River Road. So we've got lanes closed. And you can see some of that outbound delay approaching the O'Hare interchange because of the road work. That will be picked up at 5 o'clock. Right around the junction on the inbound side from Milwaukee to Lawrence, we've got a lane closed. And then closer to the Jane Byrne interchange, of course, crews are working there. They've got lanes closed between Madison and the Eisenhower. And, of course, the ramp from the inbound Kennedy to the outbound Ike is closed until 5. They're going to be making some changes in that configuration later on today, so be aware of that. The Kennedy Express lane's closed for a routine overnight maintenance. You can see it from our...
Big weather change.
She's always right around the corner.
Introducing Live 007 Max, giving you a big advantage on every screen.
Maximum range to see storms earlier to warn you first.
Maximum precision to track high-velocity winds other radars can't.
And maximum power
To give you the most accurate information you can get.
You're watching Judy Sue, Terrell Brown, weather with meteorologist Tracy Butler, and Roz
Around his campaign.
When it comes to that Republican loyalty pledge, Ted Cruz and John Kasich last night would not commit to backing Trump if he becomes the nominee. Megan Hughes, ABC News, Washington.
With a rare cancer in 2014.
A small victory for model and TV host Janice Dickinson. A judge says her defamation case against Bill Cosby can move. You wet snowflakes. What we're thinking about at the traffic front is overnight construction, and lots of it on the Jane Addams Tollway. Crews working in several locations in both directions. We're also seeing a lot of road work on Route 53 from Beesterfield to Thorndale, northbound at Thorndale. The overnight full lane closures have been completed, and this all should wrap up at about 5 o'clock. As we come a little closer in on I-90, we are seeing road work in both directions around Bussey. It's not causing any delays, and we can take all lines. Tanya, back to you. Thanks, Roz. Time now is 4:49. Still ahead, the new ratings out this morning that drivers will want to know best. They may explain why it's so hard for some drivers to see it.
Good morning, everybody.
And at 4:54, ahead in our 5 o'clock hour, finding a primary care.
And good morning, I'm Rob Elgis, in for Terrell.
And I'm Tanya Babbage, in for Judy. We're going to get your first alert weather update. Comes now because of overnight road work, which should be picked up right about 5 o'clock, right about now, but about a half-mile delay approaching Roselle Road, where 2 lanes have been closed during the overnight hours for the repair work. They are also working a little bit closer into the O'Hare area right around Lee Street, but that's not causing delays, and they should be picking that up right now. Now, for public transportation, CTA still reporting that they're doing some service disruptions on the Pink Line, still not going all the way downtown. You'll have to use the Blue Line instead at Racine, just as you did yesterday, until those situations can be fixed, but more pace. Tanya and Rob. Roz, breaking overnight, a woman is dead. Several others forced from their homes after a fire tore through an apartment building.
And Jade Hernandez is live in Humboldt Park now with more. Jade?
Rob, the state fire marshal is here, and firefighters are investigating the cause of this morning's fire. Reporting live, Jade Hernandez, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Jade, it started on the second floor.
Be careful this morning if you ride the CTA Blue Line right now.
Great news. Zoo Lily is now part of the